If you want to make a seafood-style hake dish as special as the one you see in the picture, don't worry. With the 3 little tricks I'm gonna give you in this video, you'll get restaurant-quality results. You see, look at this. It's wonderful. It's a super easy recipe, made with frozen fish and seafood, and the result is exceptional. You're gonna love this recipe, so stay until the end. It's wonderful. What a treat. With a bag of frozen hake, we're going to prepare today's dish, hake in seafood sauce. Just a few ingredients, carefully chosen, simple, aiming for something affordable, and a result that will seem like it's from a really great restaurant. A couple of prawns, a little bit of fish stock, and the dish will be ready, no complications. You're going to like it, you have to make it. I'm Vidi, and this is Grandma's Kitchen. Let's get started. Let's go. Let's go, an ingredient that will give it an amazing flavor. For your fish dish, 150 grams of clams, which are frozen, but I still put them in cold water so they lose any sand they might have. I'm going to a pot where the magic will happen. A generous splash of olive oil. Don't be stingy. Turn on the heat, medium heat, and take 2 cloves of garlic that you chop very finely. Here we go. Little cubes. See, like these, with a little knife, and from here into the oil. It's already hot enough, so we'll have it ready in no time. Super flavorful prawns. 3 of these are enough for me. Besides, I don't have any more frozen. I've thawed them, and now I'm searing them in the pan. The prawns are going to turn out spectacular, and the flavor they leave in the oil, wow, indescribable. We cook them on both sides along with the garlic. See? Here I go. 20 seconds on each side. That's enough for the seafood to turn out great and for the oil to absorb all those fantastic aromas that will make the stew very special. Set them aside and continue. Let's move on to the base. We need half an onion and also half a green pepper, which I love. Choose the half of the onion you like best. In my case, this one. And we're gonna make a few cuts like this. Look, see? And then the other way, like this. We'll have it ready in no time, and then we chop it up. Keep your fingers away and cut the onion like a professional. The important thing is that the onion ends up in small cubes, and all your fingers and all your phalanges stay on your hand. Don't lose a single one. Be careful with knives. They're dangerous. We do the same with the pepper. We're looking for small cubes of green pepper. Look at that. Wonderful. Let's go to the pot. We add these 2 ingredients, and we let them soften. Do you want me to give you the trick to get them really soft? Well, it's to add a pinch of salt so it sweats. That's what good cooks say. We stir it, and in 5 minutes, it'll be ready. We're using simple and affordable ingredients. So for the dish to shine, we need the base we're going to prepare with some veggies to be spectacular. Take your time and let everything soften and mix well. Before adding the broth, the 5 minutes have passed. Notice how our onion has softened, and without meaning to, I made a rhyme. Next ingredient. We keep adding flavor. A teaspoon of paprika goes in. Now be very careful because it burns super quickly and gives a rancid taste that's not good at all. So for 15 seconds, stir constantly. And to lower the heat, we're going to use 4 tablespoons of tomato, fried tomato. It will lower the intensity of the heat, the paprika won't burn anymore, and it also gives a wonderful flavor and base to our hake stew. If you don't have fried tomato, then use grated tomato and a little bit of sugar. 5 minutes without stopping stirring so it reduces, and you'll have a base like this. I like to add a splash of white wine, about 50 milliliters. That's enough to make it even better. Stir for 2 minutes so the alcohol evaporates, and we'll continue with the next step. Look at this base. Look at this sauce. I'm already craving to dip some bread. It's wonderful, but there's still a little more to do. Fish stock, 500 milliliters, which will help give your stew a real taste of the sea. It's truly amazing. If you don't have stock, just use water. You could also use vegetable stock. It's up to you, but with fish stock, it turns out the best. A pinch of salt for everything. And now let's move on to the fish. Frozen hake. I have 700 grams here, and it's all these slices. I'm gonna add a pinch of salt to them to taste. Don't overdo it because sea fish is already salty on its own. And we're gonna coat each of our hake medallions in flour. You could also use other pieces of fish. For example, fish fillets, which I really love. Here's a second little trick to help prevent the hake from breaking as much as possible. And also, we're gonna help keep the sauce from getting too thick. What we're gonna do is coat our hake slices in flour. It couldn't be easier. Once all your hake medallions are well coated in flour and the pan is hot, we add our fish in. Hake cooks very quickly. In just 5 minutes, it's ready. So what we're gonna do is cook it for 5 minutes, that is 2.5 minutes on each side, with the lid on. Third essential tip, don't overcook it. If you do, the hake will turn out tough as shoe leather, so be careful. 2.5 minutes have passed, and now it's time to flip our hake carefully so it doesn't break. Here we go. You see, this side is perfect, and soon we'll have the other side done. 5 minutes of cooking in total. If you're enjoying the fish, I just ask you for 2 things. Well, 3. Subscribe if you haven't already. Turn on the notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a video, and you can join the premieres completely free. And also give me a like, which is also free, and it really helps me keep uploading free content like this. Let's continue with the recipe. I won't keep you any longer. Let's do this. 5 minutes have passed. This is perfect. Look at this sauce. Well, it's not done yet, but it's almost ready. We add our prawns or shrimp, whatever you have, those huge ones there. Yours are probably smaller. In they go. They're gonna cook in no time. Less than a minute. Of course, you can make this recipe with almost any fish. I also love it with cod. I've tried it with bonito, even if it doesn't seem like it, and it turns out great, so you choose yours. I've also tried it with sea bass fillets, and it's amazing. It's up to you, whichever you want. Also, if you want to add more flavor, you just have to use more seafood. Add some shrimp, add more prawns, add some mussels. I don't know, it turns out amazing. And you can add anything you want. After a minute, it's ready like this. And now I just have to add the clams. I'm gonna place them on top. See? And cook for 30 seconds. Not a second more because clams cook very quickly. Let's cover it. We wait for 30 seconds. We open it. Our dish will have this marvel. Give it a shake to concentrate the flavors. Turn off the heat and let it rest for 5 minutes. Look at this marvel. This is a spectacle. After 5 minutes, that's it. To the table, your plate of hake a la marinara with your 3 little tricks and with a spectacular result. I like to add a bit of parsley, and since I don't have it fresh because I live in a city, I make do with this. Look at this wonder. What a great dish. A seafood zarzuela, a fish zarzuela, a hake marinara, or hake with shrimp, and clams. Call it whatever you want. Well, there you have it. Look at that. Look at how the fish flakes come apart. It's wonderful. The fish is cooked just right. Super good, with an intense taste of the sea, as it should be. The sauce. There it is. Thick. Packed with flavor. And the dish, overall, is super cheap. So if you want to prepare a fish and seafood dish at home and you want it to be affordable, take note of this recipe. I'll leave the ingredients over there, also in the text box and throughout the video, so no one misses anything. If there's not much money in your pocket, that shouldn't stop us from eating well. That's great. Little fish. How delicious. Thank you for coming. Love you all. See you on video.
Non più tra I farfalloni amoroso, notte e giorno di torno girano, delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto a dolcino d'amor. Delle belle turbando al riposo, Narcisetto